Chapter 1. The Cracked Tile. Lina was the quietest kid in her class. She loved books, especially ones about hidden doors, magical forests, and secret worlds. Her school was ordinary, though gray walls, noisy hallways, and a library that hadn't changed in years. One rainy afternoon, while helping the librarian clean, Lina noticed something strange. A loose tile beneath the oldest bookshelf. She tapped it. Click. The bookshelf trembled and slowly slid open. Behind it, a spiraled staircase led downward, glowing faintly green. Lina's heart pounded. Just like in the story, she whispered. She took a deep breath and stepped inside. Chapter 2. The garden that glowed the staircase led to a place that shouldn't exist. A vast underground cavern lit by glowing vines and floating flowers. In the center stood a beautiful gate made of twisting roots. As she touched it, it opened with a soft hum. Inside was the most magical garden she had ever seen. Giant mushrooms that pulsed with color, birds with crystal feathers, and trees that whispered when she walked by. A fox with ivy growing from its fur approached her. "You found us," it said. The Garden of Forgotten Magic. Chapter 3. The Garden's Secret. Lina followed the fox named Thorn through the glowing path. He explained that long ago, children with big imaginations used to visit this garden. Their dreams helped it grow. But over the years, people stopped believing in magic. They grew too busy, too serious. The garden began to fade. "We need someone who still believes," Thorn said. "Someone like you." "What do I need to do?" Lina asked. "Help the garden, remember?" He handed her a glowing journal. Each page was blank, waiting to be filled with stories, drawings, and wonders only a child could create. Chapter 4. The First Memory. Lina sat by a glowing pond and wrote a story about a tree that sings when the moon rises. As she finished the last word, the pond rippled and a tree nearby burst into song. Its branches danced and leaves shimmered like silver. Creatures peeked out of hiding. The garden stirred. Lina smiled. Her imagination was bringing it back to life. Chapter 5. Trouble blooms, but not all memories were good ones. One night, Lina had a bad day at school. A classmate laughed at her drawing. Her teacher said she daydreamed too much. Angry and sad, she returned to the garden. Without meaning to, she scribbled a page in frustration. Dark vines crept from the journal. A gloomy mist spread through the trees. A creature with no face made of shadow and doubt formed near the gates. "What is that?" Lina asked. A thornling, whispered the fox. "Born from fear. You must fix it before it spreads." Chapter 6. The Garden's Heart. Lina ran to the oldest part of the garden where the heart tree stood. Its branches were wilting. The flowers around it drooped. She flipped her journal to a clean page and began drawing her favorite things. A bunny with wings, a treehouse on clouds, a mother's hugs, books that sing. As she drew, the garden brightened. The shadow creature let out a howl and vanished. The vines retreated. The trees bloomed again. "Imagination isn't just fun," Thorn said. "It's powerful." You used yours to heal. Chapter 7. The last page, Lina filled her journal over many weeks. She created entire glades full of flying turtles, meadows with rainbow rain, and caves of crystal cat. The garden bloomed brighter than ever. But one evening, the fox approached her with gentle eyes. "The journal is almost full," he said. "And when the last page is done, the garden must sleep again." "Will I forget it?" Lina asked. "Not if you keep imagining. Magic never truly leaves its waits." She nodded, and on the last page, she drew herself walking hand in hand with a creature made of vines and starlight. Chapter 8. Back upstairs the next day, the bookshelf in the library was just a bookshelf again. No stairs, no glowing vine. But Lina didn't feel sad. She had her journal in her bag and a head full of stories. At school, she joined the art club. She told her first story aloud in class. She even showed a classmate how to draw a garden gate. And when her new friend smiled and said, "I want to draw one too," Lina knew the magic was still spreading. Moral of the story: imagination is a garden what you plant grows. Even small stories can fight big shadows. Believing in magic keeps it alive. You don't have to be loud to be powerful. Quiet dreams can change the world.